Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So it's the end of the month, which means it is time for my monthly favourites. So if you want to see what made the list this month, then just keep watching. Alright, so I've got a bit of a varied kind of pile here in front of me. So I'm going to start with my little containers here. So this isn't what's in the containers that's my favourite, although they are really cool. But it is the containers themselves. I know this is a really boring favourite, but I think storage and especially of little things like this is a bit of a pain in the bum. So these are little containers. I bought them from two different $2 stores or like cheap stores here in Melbourne, which means I probably can't find these online. So you guys probably aren't going to find them. But what I would suggest, or won't find them online, what I would suggest is go and check out your local $2 store. And once you've seen these, you then know what you're looking for and that you can then have a go. So they actually join together, and I think I've got probably about 40 of these right now. You can buy them for anywhere between, you buy them in a pack of 5. The first pack I bought was $5 for a pack of 5, and I did find that at a subsequent, I hate that word, cheap shop, I bought them for $3 for a pack of 5. And they just screw together, and that's the part that I like the most. They stack, they fit really nicely, like that's pretty solid. I can shake that all around and they're not falling apart. But they're obviously a clear container. I can see what I've got in them, but they stack up on top of each other, which means they don't take up as much space. So loving those, especially at a good price point. Very, very happy. While we're talking about things with a good price point, I think you guys have seen me use these now probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. These are my makeup brushes that I have doubled as blending tools for some distress inks and other kinds of ink. So these are both makeup brushes. They're both from Daiso. I think this one was $5.80. I think this one was $3.80, something similar to that. They definitely were more than the normal $2.80. They're really nice bristles. Like I can see why people would want to use them on their face. In fact, I'm half tempted to go and get another one to give it a shot, but I'm not going to. I do like the bigger one more than the smaller one, and I think it's because if you have a look at the shape of the brush, this is a bit flatter, whereas this one is a bit rounder. So I think that's why I prefer this one. If I do need to do like a little bit of detail though, this actually works really well. So because I am enjoying ink blending so much right now, these two are up there in my favorites. I do prefer those to the little blending tools that kind of have the little handle that looks like that. That's my preference, but I haven't played with them enough, I don't think. So perhaps that's my own shortcoming, that I haven't played with it enough. So while we're talking about ink blending, we're going to go with these as a favourite. They're not mine, so I don't know how they can they can definitely be a favourite, but I'm very sad for the day I have to give them back. Denise, if you want to leave them here, I'm happy to hold on to them for you for as long as you like. So these are the Distress Oxides from Ranger and Tim Holtz. Denise has got a bunch of the colours and I've so loved playing with them. I just think they're so versatile. Like you can use them obviously to ink blend, but you can still use them as normal stamps. They aren't cheap. I think they're like if you buy them in Australia, they're somewhere between sort of $10 and $8. I think that's the cheapest I found them. I know you can buy them on sales coming in from the States for as little as, they did get down to $4 on Blitzy, which I thought was amazing. That's $4 US, not $4 Australian. So I'm just going to keep an eye out for these, and when I see them on sale, I'm going to grab a couple. Don't tell Ryan, he'll get upset. He's here, he knows. But I am going to start collecting those because I just find them really, really useful. Okay, so we're going to move on to, hold on, one more thing when it comes to stamping. This is a adhesive notepad. This is the thing that I was trying to show you guys in my Magic Picture Changer video that I couldn't find. So all this is just a normal sticky note. It's just JR Burroughs. It's just from Officeworks. I think it's like $3 or something. But the whole note, or except for this little bit here, is sticky. So it makes making masks to use on your stamps or in your planner or anything like that really, really easy. So you just sort of stamp down on here, cut it out, and you can reuse the mask 3, 4, 5 times with no problem whatsoever. So that's not the, I think the original sort of Post-it brand is a little bit stickier. I haven't found any problems with the JR Burroughs. I find that it works really well. So that's a slightly cheaper way to do that as well. Okay, we're talking about stamps. We're kind of going to stay in this. Oh yeah, we've got one more stamp and then we'll sort of move into that family. I know I've got a lot to show you today, so I'm trying to go through these reasonably fast. So this is another Lawn Fawn. Yeah, I know, I've fallen down this hole really hard. This is the, I think it's called, yeah, Be Happy collection from Lawn Fawn. This is a slightly older one, but I love it. I saw it on a YouTube video and I just fell in love. So I've got a couple of extras here. I've got some random cats in there as well. But some little bits and pieces that I've made. Obviously coloured these ones in with some alcohol markers. But I just love it. And so I've made the little shaker there out of some leftovers. But this was the card I made with it and I just adore it. It just worked out so beautifully. It's so cute. And it's such a sentiment that you like. You make me so happy could go to anybody for any time. But you could make that happy birthday. You could make it happy graduation. Happy day. Like anything you like. It's just so versatile and I love it. And I love that you can really personalize how many peas you want to put in here. So I've got 4 in the pod plus 2 kind of hanging out. But you could put 1 and just have like a baby one and have it like welcome sweet pea. I've been spending too much time watching YouTube videos. But I also want to try a magic picture changer with these peas because I saw that online as well, with them like popping out of the pod. So I'm going to give that a try sometime soon, but I'll let you know sort of what that looked like. It also comes with the matching die set, which is how obviously I've cut out all of these beautiful intricate designs. I just love it. It makes me happy. I'm big with the peas. Last thing with the dies, these are just square ones. This is how I cut out the background here. So it's just these stitched squares. I bought them from Snapdragon. I think they were like $10 or something similar. They weren't very expensive and it came with free postage, which I was really happy with. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's like 8 different sizes in there. Could count them, but hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 sizes in there. And just great for backgrounds, great for a little bit of just an added extra on the back of your card, or if you're making a shaker or anything else. I just think they're really useful. So that is my second die set for the month. Okay, so we're going to move on to something a little bit boring, but that's something that is very, very useful, especially when you're making cards. So I've been a pretty firm follower of the J. Burrows foam tape from Officeworks, but that's $13.57 a roll, which I always thought was a little bit excessive. And the last time I went in there, I had a look, and this was the same amount of foam tape. So it's still 12 meters by 12 meters by 4 mil. And this one was only $6. So it's half the price. You get the same amount of stuff. I haven't noticed any difference whatsoever. And so this is my sort of bargain. These are all little bargains, aren't they? I've just realized. Well, not all of them, but most of them. So I'm really like, it's foam tape. I'm not enjoying it. But I'm enjoying the fact that it's a lot cheaper than my old stuff. So I can get 3 rolls basically for this, or 2 rolls for the same price as the other one. Alright, only 3 more to go here. Another boring one. This is just some Memento Tuxedo black ink. I've only got the little pad of this, but I'm really loving it because unlike my VersaFine, this doesn't move when I ink blend, watercolor, anything. It doesn't smudge at all. It doesn't bleed, and I just love it for that reason. Very, very simple little thing to find one that doesn't bleed at all. I still love my VersaFine ink. If I'm going to be doing anything that doesn't require any coloring in or watercolor or anything, I go for that. But when anything needs to be colored, I'm playing with this one at the moment. All right, no more ink, no more anything like that. Let's move to some pretty things. 2 things here that came out of my Chasing Planner Piece planner box. Thank you again, Jess, so much for sending this one to me. I adore this notepad. I just think it is so, so sweet. It is an A6 size, so it's a little bit smaller. Fits really nicely actually in the back of a TN if that's where you wanted to put it. But I just love it. And I don't like pink. Gotta stop saying that. I know I like pink. But it's just really, really cute. And more than that, I love the washi tape that goes with it. So if you didn't see the video, I'll just put a little bit out for you so you can have a quick look. It's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. And that would be really cute, like on the back of an envelope if you're sending some happy mail to someone. That would be really cute on the back. It's also got some like glittery little bits behind it. It's not real glitter, but it looks like sort of deepening colors along the back. And I just think that's a really cute little touch. So very happy with that little inclusion to my washi collection. And the very last thing I'm going to do is this TN. So this is the TN from the Planners Anonymous in Bloom. This is an oldie, but I did manage to get hold of one. Thank you so much to Sammy for grabbing me one of these ones. It's just the TN. There's nothing too, like, you guys have seen the Planners Anonymous TNs before. I wanted this one when it came out. I didn't get it. I regretted it. And I got really lucky and Sammy had one for me. So thank you very much, Sammy, for that. I love it. So I'm in my Hello Universe at the moment, but for August, I'm going to flip into this one. Just because we're moving into spring, I just sort of thought it was nice. I also got this absolutely gorgeous little charm. It's not really little, but charm from Simply Danny, which I just think fits the flowers really nicely. So this is the boho charm. So it's got a little feather there with some silver and then a little star. Love it. All right, so they are all of my favorites for, what are we, July? Geez, how do we get to the end of July already? Most of those are very practical. I think kind of a lot of them are more things I love because they're frugal as opposed to love because they're great. Like, you can't really love a plastic container, but you can love that it only costs you a couple of bucks to get it. So that's sort of my thinking with that this month. I also love the fact that I'm borrowing these instead of buying them, and I think Ryan is too. I will give them back to Denise, I promise. But let me know what you've been loving for July. Leave a comment for me down below, or you can find me on any of my socials. As you guys know, I'm technically on holidays at the moment, but videos are still going up as per normal, and I will answer all your messages as quickly as I can, so please leave them if you want to. I'll still be hanging out with you on social media as well, because I just can't get away from that stuff. I'd miss you too much if I was away. So make sure you come and follow me over there if you haven't already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!